Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you again today with yet another video. And a little strange one today, as it's a little out of my norm because I'm usually more about the music and the vinyl and the CDs and maybe even reel-to-reels someday. But yeah, generally I don't do a lot of Beatles memorabilia, especially Beatles memorabilia I bought for myself. Most of it that I got has been stuff more given to me over the years. I tend to stick with the music. But something recently came out that really piqued my interest, and I had to get a version of it. So we'll see what that is after the intro. So yeah, the other day, it would have been on, was it December 5th, I believe? Yeah, December 5th, 2024. McCartney had a announcement. I think I got the email first that I saw, and then I went and checked out the website and that, and thought, okay, this is pretty cool. But he partnered with the Royal Mint, and they made coins, I guess, of Paul McCartney coins. And there wasn't a lot. Now, he had partnered with the Royal Mail a couple years back in 2021, a few years back now, I guess. I picked up some of those too. It's not a lot of memorabilia stuff really catches my eye, but the fact when you're with like some big institutes like the Royal Mint or the Royal Mail, that kind of catches my eye. So. And kind of a whole other world of collecting that I don't really do. I am a collector at heart with a lot of things, but primarily CDs, action figures, at some point DVDs. I guess like physical media is my big thing, even though action figures figure into that. But that still leads you to physical media because you got to have the Star Wars DVDs and VHS and stuff. But anyways, but yes, I'm a collector at heart, and I get coin collecting, I get stamp collecting, stuff like that. And seeing, kind of a crossover of one of your favorite things to collect getting put into another world, I guess, of collecting. And, I thought this just looked really kind of cool. And I thought, well, as long as it's not terribly expensive, let's get at least one version of it. And the one that really caught my eye and wasn't terribly expensive was this one. And I've still got in the wrapper. I think this is really kind of interesting because this is really sized. And I'll show you one of his recent CDs here, the SHM CDs here. It's a little shorter, but a little longer than a CD. And right after I got it, I said, boy, this looks like CD packaging here. And as we show you a little more on it, it was in this little wrapper. I've got it upside down from how they shipped it. They had it the other way. I think this makes more sense because this is how I put my CDs, I guess. But yeah, it's just got a little protector sleeve there. Resealable. Now you can see it even better here. Yeah. There's the coin. I'll show you up close there, and it is just beautiful, that coloring on it. I think they really did a great job. The magic piano and his signature there. You do got the Wings logo too, the Hofner bass. So you get a lot of little symbolisms of McCartney, what makes McCartney. And this packaging was really cool. And I'm assuming the packaging should be similar across. I know there's an uncolored version, just a standard coin version, uncirculated coin. And this is really nice. So yeah, but you got the Royal Mint, the original maker, up there. You got Paul's signature, and that spot varnished on there too. The rest of this is very matte. That's that high gloss. It might be hard to tell there, but I didn't even notice it until just recently that was spot varnish. Got a recent picture of Paul here though, and we open it up. Got more kind of the magic piano theme there. There's the back side of the coin there, the reverse. And I guess I didn't show you the spine or the back because that's what's interesting here. You got like a true spine, almost like it'll sit on the shelf with your CDs. And I thought that was pretty cool there. Paul McCartney 2024 UK 5-pound brilliant uncirculated color coin. What it says there. I don't know. My spine, when I ever show my spine, it never shows up right. Here, let's try this. I'll try to hide my face. There we go. I think that'll make it focus so you can actually read it. And then there is the back. These iPhones like to really focus on faces and not anything else. But really nice little write-up on Paul here. I'll keep showing you the back there. But yeah, as you open it up here, you start kind of more of the story here and that. I'll kind of hold it there just so that way if you do want to pause it and read it, you can. Got some pictures of here, him with Mary there. Old picture of him from, was it 1950s, it says. And then you open it up, and you got this 18 Grammy Awards, 8 Brit Awards, one Academy Award, one knighthood, one Sir Paul McCartney. Thought that was kind of cool. And then there we got the other side here, but this is actually, we're getting ahead of ourselves here because you want to fold this down. And really kind of cool of the presentation there. You got Paul, little pop-up Paul there. And that's really where the story begins. I'll kind of hold it there for you. And then you go down there, and you get the rest of the story, or the next part of the story, I suppose. And then you go here, and you got the rest of the story on that panel there. But yeah, really kind of cool little setup here. I'm very happy I picked this up. I know there were pure silver versions of it. There was pure gold versions of it. Like I said, this is of just kind of the standard ones. This is kind of the high-end one of the standard ones. I think there were colored pure silver ones too. I don't know if you could get a colored gold one. I can't remember. But yeah, some pretty good options. I know all the gold ones were sold out weeks ago, as I've been kind of following and tracking this because it took forever for it to get here. I ordered it probably on the 5th, right when I got that message. But yeah, it just got here the other day, about a month almost it took, it seems like. But yeah, I'm really glad that I got it. And I'm kind of thinking I might store it up here with my CDs because it'll fit perfect on the shelf here. So that'll be part of the rack eventually. Now, I mentioned that he had worked with the Royal Mail back in the news announcement. I think that's probably the date that they went on sale, was May 27th of 2021. It was right before I started my channel. I think I started in, actually, I think, yeah, it was 2021 maybe, or 2022. I'm not positive. I guess I'm a little lost there, but maybe a few months or a year before I started my channel. And I have never shown this. And it's something I've had and I've just never shown it. And I thought, well, what better video to show this than the one showing the Royal Mint coin. And technically he worked with the Royal Mint before on this, so as we get into my little collection on this, but the Royal Mail and the stamps, and this was one of the sets I picked up. I believe this was called the Presentation Edition here or something like that. This one, it is they did 12 different stamp designs, and all decided by Paul, or there were 8 that were LP covers, and those were decided by Paul. And there were 4 that were in studio photographs of him. And I don't know who decided those. I know it specifically said the cover, the LP covers were decided by Paul, the 8 of those. And this is a really cool package. And again, it's in kind of a sealed thing. And I'm laughing at this one being in the sealed thing in about CD size, where this one's LP sized. So I remember when I got this, I'm like, oh, this will fit good in with my Paul McCartney LPs, and that is generally where I've stored it, is in with my LP collection, because it just tucks so nice in there. But it's got the resealable bag on this too, so we'll pull that out so you can see it better outside of the bag. Nice with the kind of the silver foil with his signature on this one. Picture from the McCartney 3 stuff there. I know this was on the back, I think in the gatefold somewhere too. There's some weird, I don't know, I could see it under the light there, but yeah, you could see it showing up there maybe too. But there's the front and the spine, and like literally this feels like I'm showing you an LP. And then there's the back, really cool. I think he was recreating that image from kind of the Ram era there on this, but that's the reverse there. You open it up for the gatefold, and that's where you get your stamps in. And here's the LP ones. You got McCartney, Ram, Venus and Mars, McCartney 2, Tug of War, Flaming Pie, Egypt Station, and then McCartney 3. And then here is the in-studio set. So they're just a set of the stamps, and they just sit in here. So you can pull these out if you want to. You probably even use them as postage, I suppose, but why would you do that? But yeah, there's the in-studio ones, and what we got there, kind of McCartney era, Ram 71, McCartney 2 in 1980, and Flaming Pie in 97. I don't know why. Well, I suppose, yeah, it makes sense. But there we go. That's what you got there, and it does say that on there. Now, kind of the next step on this, there was some other stuff. You got in the pockets there, like you'd have your LPs. Instead of having LPs, you got a large kind of lithograph type thing or whatever, showing a full-size version of the stamp, a large LP type size version of the stamp. So there is the McCartney, and it's just on this, it's just the album covers. There's no lithograph of the in-studio photos of him once, but there's Ram, and I think this is how they came, and I've kept them stored in here like this, and then just kind of in order. Venus and Mars next, and then we got McCartney 2, and that's the end of that side. Then we'll go into the other side, and we get the other 4. So we got Tug of War, and then we've got Flaming Pie. So we got Egypt Station up next, followed by McCartney 3. So there we go. Pretty cool on that. Yeah, I remember these weren't horribly priced, so I decided I would get where the coin, it was really only just different variations of the coin, not so much with kind of other ways you could go. With stamp collecting, though, there's so many things you can do. And this little set caught my eye, too, so I got also a version of this. So let me get this open here. This is, I think it was called the Metal Presentation or something like that. And this is where I said he has worked with the Royal Mint before. So this is just, again, the stamps, and this time they're actually stamped onto, and I think they even got the postage there from London, the postage mark on it there. I like I said, I understand the world of coin collecting, stamp collecting, just as being a collector of other stuff myself. I don't totally get everything about it, but I do believe this is something that stamp collectors like to collect, is pre-postaged stuff like this. So in an envelope, the stamp with the postage mark from, you know, whatever post office there. So that one has got, I think, a London post office on it. Paul McCartney, London, NW8. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, you can see there's a little coin here, the plectrum coin, they kind of called it, or plectrum metal, something like that. And again, you got kind of that magic piano look. It actually looks a lot like the cover, the box art that was on the McCartney, or the Wings 1971 to 1973 jumbo special edition box set in the archive collection, but also related with the magic piano. And then yeah, you got the stamps there, the Hofner base, numbered there. I don't remember what they said these were numbered to. Oh, and I totally forgot to say that with the coin, this particular one was numbered to 10,000 copies of that. I don't know what the true number on this was here, but this is 4815 on mine. And then it's in an envelope, basically. So there we go on that. And you can see the reverse side of the coin there with his signature, or the metal plectrum guitar pick. And we'll pull it out of the envelope here carefully and kind of show you here. It's got just some more information on Paul there. Nice picture of him, kind of Ram era there again. And then the back, I think this is really cool, going McCartney era. We got the full, on the cover there, Linda's photo of the cherries with the bowl. And that's kind of cool with the little bird sitting in the bowl. I like that. That's really cool. And then just some information there. And then open it up, and we just got some more information on Paul and that. No more stamps, but you still got the little coins sitting in there. And the Royal Mint did mint these coins, so, or medals, or whatever you want to call it. So yes, he has worked with the Royal Mint before in 2021. So pretty cool on that. And that's that one. And the envelope does come, I didn't really show it, but it's in this harder cardboard type little envelope here. I kind of tore my little barcode trying to get it open, but that's what that houses in to kind of keep it safe. Of course, there were the 2 kind of sets of stamps, the 8 with the LPs and then the 4 with him, photos in the studio. So I got both versions of that, and it's a little different version of the coin there, as you can see, more on the Hofner base than the sunrise there. And there's the stamps with the postage on it there. And this one is number 7505 on this one. So I can't remember how many of these they made. But there's the front, and yeah, you do got the Royal Mint on the back there too. So Royal Mint, Royal Mail. The back of the plectrum there is the same with just his signature. And let's open it up and see what's on the inside here of the envelope. There's some more pictures of him in the studio there. I'll hold that there so you can read it if you want to. There's the other side there, the opening there. And then moving to that side. I can't remember if I showed the back there on this one, so there, I'll just show it again quick there. But yeah, that'll be my Royal Mint and Royal Mail kind of Paul McCartney collectible collection there that I've got, and of course my newest little Paul McCartney edition here. And yeah, I thought that was just kind of a fun little set to get. Back in 2021 when I got the Royal Mail ones too, I thought those were really cool. Like I said, not a lot of this stuff really grabs me outside of the music, but sometimes stuff like that does. I suppose, you know, if they ever did a John Lennon one or something, I'd probably pick those up too. But anyways, I'm really glad that I picked this up. I think it's a really cool little addition to my collection. On my memorabilia side, real small collection, but you know, I try to like to find stuff that's really kind of unique with that, I suppose, and not just anything and everything that's got a Beatles image on it or whatever. So even though some people probably think I'm crazy going this route, but I don't know, whatever. It's what I collect, it's how I do. That's the Beatle Dustino for you there. But anyways, I'm going to get fully wrapping up though, as I don't want to make this too much longer. But before I do that, I want to once again thank all my subscribers, and thanks to your new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like. It really does help out the channel, and like I always say, if you've stuck around to this point, you must like it, so please give it a like, and do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know, did you pick up any of these Royal Mint Paul McCartney coins? If so, which ones did you get? And did you get any of the Royal Mail ones back in 2021? Also, let me know what you got for your sets on that. And I haven't seen too many people showing these coins yet, so I might be kind of one of the first out there, but I don't know though. It seems like some days I just don't catch everything on YouTube lately, so maybe it's out there, but I thought it'd be fun to show mine out there and let people see what I got there. But anyways, I'm going to get fully signing out. I am Beatle Dustino, signing out.